Welcome back to the channel. I want to show you how I made this 3-layered composite sequence. Kind of looks sort of like a dream sequence, and what I did to make it work. Here's our edit, and for the first shot we have our hero running up in the woods, and then it fades into this 3-layer silhouette. So let me show you how I did that. We'll break down the elements. For our first shot here, if we look at the original clip, we have him running in the woods, but the fence line's on the right, and I needed him running from the other side. So if we go to this shot, you can see I flipped it, so he's coming in from the other direction. Now this one just does an optical.
'Cause that was the way things were done at the old school.
Into the shot of him here walking on the beach. And if we look at the original on that, it's pretty much the same. I just did a little bit of repoing and it looks a little bit different. So a simple little dissolve in between those two shots. Now for this top layer is where I kind of replace him running with a shot of him also running, but right here kind of zoomed out on the beach. And since it's log, it just looks all foggy and dreamlike. So if we look at the shot I ended up using, and we'll get rid of these clips here. We got a long fade, and then I ended up just repoing this shot to get it to sit where I wanted to. So if I take the transform off here, it's just zoomed out. So I brought it in essentially to replace your eye when you're watching him first run in. And this isn't like a perfect composite here, but if we step through, right about where the frames start to blend, right here, he's just about faded out on this wood shot, and then that shot comes in. It works well enough. So the top shot here is the center shot of him running in the middle. And the middle shot is the beach one, and then the bottom one, he's walking up this cliff face right here as the third silhouette. Now, to get this all to work pretty well, I ended up doing some really long fades on these clips. So if we look at our clips here, you can see I got like a 5-second fade on this one and on the bottom one, and they really only have a little bit of full luminance before the fade down begins, but it works pretty well. And then to get these bottom clips to see through on the top clip here, other than the fade, I switched the composite mode over here to foreground, where if that wasn't on like that, we would just see a regular shot. So it needs to be on foreground. And then I switched it to about 63 on the opacity level, and I thought that looked pretty good. But that's the end of the sequence here. He comes in. It's the final shot of this trailer. And it's called walk to run, so I thought it'd be cool to have walking and running on the same part of the screen. So nothing too crazy, just a few layers and some long fades in a composite mode. All right, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.